Hello there, my Aquarius Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, you're the topic of conversation, but why is that? Capricorn, the Ace of Wands. Over top of that, the Nine of Wands. Oi. Some of you, that situation was supposed to be temporary. And now you're stuck. Whoever does like freelance work, or those of you, I feel like you should have had a little bit of a time that you spent focusing on your codependencies and working through something. But those of you that didn't take the time to do it. Take what's yours and leave what's not on this. I feel like you achieve a dream or goal. The energy with you is you achieve that dream or goal, but now you're not. It's more work than you were expecting, or some of you, it was far more challenging than maybe you were expecting. You put a lot of time, energy, attention, and effort into something. But now it's kind of like the boredom vibe. For a lot of you, this is those that get the promotions and then they realize that it probably wasn't the right option or the right opportunity for them. Because it takes them away from what they really enjoyed about it, or it actually has limited other options or other opportunities. Mindful of the comparison vibe on this, because this is kind of, what's the comparison like? What are you comparing your options, your opportunities to, and why are you doing that specifically? Ten of Cups, there's the Two of Wands, there's the Six of Pentacles, there's the Five of Swords. Look, some of you might have just signed a shitty contract and now you're just having to sort of wait out the contract, right? I don't feel like this is a dramatic energy, but something has definitely kept you stuck, stagnant, or tired, worn down, and it just isn't, you're not meeting the expectations anymore. And there at that Three of Pentacles, you are the topic of conversation. Take a little break, take a little sabbatical. Aquarius, take some time for yourself. Those of you that keep wanting those promotions, or those of you that get promoted, and maybe what little bit of that promotional option or opportunity, whatever that brought for some of you, could have created a little bit of a not so positive vibe in the workplace or within your core group. Some of you could be experiencing relationship problems because you are busy working, and some of you, I don't even feel like you have enough time for yourself, let alone to focus on a relationship or partnership here. Something does turn out to be a bit bittersweet. It's a fun vibe with you. I mean, I like your energy. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Understanding what those options or those opportunities are and what exactly that sort of creates when it comes to future options or future opportunities. Some of you could have worked really hard for that promotion, right? You were grinding it, you were doing everything, and then once you get it, you're like, shit. I don't even feel like you get an office with a view, or you get that opportunity and you're like, well, shit, it's just more work and not really a whole lot of money. But it does sort of ostracize you from whatever the group dynamic is with you here. Yeah, look at that. Some of you quit cross-watching the vibe. I always feel a cross-watcher energy with you, Aquarius, but that could be a rising vibe. Or those of you with the aspirations, right? You could achieve those dreams or goals, but at the same time, they could just create far more fucking work for you, right? It's the difference between going salary from hourly. It's a promotion. I feel like there's success, but damn, you're working hard, and some of you, you're not really being able to do what you need to do. This just feels like a scheduling thing with you. A scheduling thing with you, and relationships or partnerships that are of significance to you. I think you're going to realize that. Some of you are really just going to miss the kind of boring camaraderie of what you came from. So, right? So before you were you were out there having fun with everybody. Those of you, if this is like you're in upper management now, you don't get the fun vibe of what you did or what you used to do. So now you're like stuck doing paperwork or something that's boring. I don't know that it's romance based. I think if it's romance based with you, take the time, check in with your partners, if those of you in a relationship or partnership. Kind of feels like you need a vacation, but are you taking that vacation? All right, there's the Ten of Pentacles and there's the Three of Wands. Some of you are cross-watching way too fucking much. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Some of you do be mindful of shitty contracts. Or before you get that promotion, or before you... Some of you, I feel like you spend a lot of time working toward an option or an opportunity, only to realize that once you get out there, it actually is limited any options or opportunities that you have. Someone is stuck or stagnant in a pretty decent opportunity here. Whoever keeps cross-watching the three vibes here. So I feel like that's like the core group. That's like the friends group vibe, or who you used to work with, or those of you. These are people that you know. These are relationships, partnerships, friendships that you had. But for whatever reason, the choices that you make, now you are definitely... You're not a part of the vibe anymore. So I don't feel like you're having drinks with these people. I don't feel like the friendships are there. There's probably not much of a communication vibe going on here. I don't feel like it's a dramatic energy. None of this feels dramatic. It's just you made choices and now it's a time thing with you. Although some of you really pay attention to the hours that's expected. That's kind of why they like to seduce you with the salary. Because the hours are just going to be... So take your time with that choice. Take your time with that choice. Someone's degree has kind of pigeonholed them into like a very shitty... I mean, it's kind of limited their options or their opportunities. And it's not as fulfilling as someone thought it would be. So those of you that took that job offer, you took that job opportunity, and now you're seeing others that are having a little bit more fun. This does feel like a career choice for you. I want to be honest. It feels like a career choice. But take what's yours and leave what's not. This is rather interesting. Whoever's cross-watching, There's the Sun, there's the Six of Wands, there's the Nine of Cups, there's the King of Wands. Over the King of Wands is the Five of Wands. You can create your own stagnant vibe here. It just really feels like time management, focusing on what's important to you, getting your priorities in line. What are your expectations? How much time is expected? This is kind of given a work-love-life balance as well. Those of you, if you're wanting to date, those of you that I don't feel like you have enough time to date. But, you know, you got to figure this out. That Five of Wands is giving some of you, you've created your own glass ceiling in a situation. So this is kind of when you've been promoted the fuck out. So you can't really achieve any other goal. You know, you've achieved it, and now there you are. And so now what? Someone here could have got their bachelor's, their master's, or their doctorate. But then they've kind of hit the glass. They've created this sort of glass ceiling for themselves. Actually, it's not a glass ceiling. It's a very pretty, like, cherry wood ceiling, actually. But you know what I mean? You would be single or unhappy. Because you keep cross-watching those that are just having a very basic sort of fun time. Kind of a very, actually a generic and a boring vibe. So maybe you need to reconnect with them old friends, maybe take a vacation, or those of you, if you're not dating, schedule you some time to date or take a vacation. Some of you have just promoted yourself basically. Where are you going to go and what are you going to do now? And now everyone else you're seeing has all these fun options or these fun opportunities. No, it's not a glass ceiling. It's a beautiful cherry wood. I don't know, maybe go primitive camping, or I don't know, you can take like a work sabbatical, figure out a way to I feel like you need just time management, or take a break. You are successful. I mean, it's a successful vibe. You just might not be feeling as successful as those that really haven't. Now, those of you that climbed the corporate ladder, those of you that got those promotions, and now you're seeing everyone else kind of having fun and getting to do fun things. I feel like you're doing a bunch of mediocre things. So you're kind of doing more of the busy work, and everyone else is out there having the fun. So, you know, maybe some you need to get back out there and do what you used to do that made you enjoy why you chose the choices that you made. Some of you are regretting not being in relationships or partnerships. So I do feel like you need to date. You need to date. Or schedule time for you to date. Or at least go have some fun. At least go have some fun, Aquarius. Well, this makes perfect sense. Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, there to the Seven of Cups. All right, Aquarius. So the promotion wasn't really like didn't bring the happy life or the happy expectations. It's kind of like you want to toast your celebrations, but who's there to sort of toast with you type vibe. I feel like you've plateaued, so I don't feel like you can really be promoted any further. So you've achieved every goal, expectation that you've had for yourself, and now it's like, hey, someone seriously go a bachelor's, master's, or a doctorate just to sit there and do busy work while everyone else is out there having fun. You could be in you could be in into archaeology or something like that. But you're stuck inside and everyone else gets to go do the fun stuff. Aye. When you promote yourself, there you are, Aquarius. When you've created your own glass ceiling. Ooh, good for you. Congratulations on this. I don't know. Reschedule. Just reschedule some things. Get back to what you enjoy about something. Some of you going back to the basics. Take a little bougie, maybe for some of you, do like a bougie little company retreat where you go somewhere and you like do a digital detox, or somewhere where there's like yurts and maybe it's a glamping vibe. Those of you getting back out there and enjoying like the basics of what the fuck you do. Especially if you rose through the ranks. So, you know, it's kind of giving the vibe of the bartender that now runs the bar, but they don't really get behind the bar anymore. Or, you know, the person that ran a landscaping company and now they got everybody else doing that, but they don't spend any time out there getting their hands dirty. It's kind of like the archaeologist that's stuck in the lab doing like the paperwork instead of being out there actually getting their hands dirty. It's kind of given like that vibe. Go back to the basics and you'll be fine. You should be happy. But why do you keep cross-watching everybody else being happy? This is achievable for you. I feel like it's more time management than anything else. All right, good luck. God bless. Take what's yours. Leave what the fuck isn't here, Aquarius. I feel like you need to date if you're not dating. You need to date or just reconnect with what you used to love about whatever the fuck it is that you're doing. Because there's not much more you can do. You've reached that sort of success vibe. So now you just need to keep it a little bit more interesting with you. Go back to what you love and go back to what you enjoy. Or at least what used to inspire you. Someone here could have writer's block as well. You forget why you're doing something. Oh, I like this. Good luck, God bless. Take what's yours and leave what's not, Aquarius. All right, peace, love, and light.